Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Comic Books NYC. You are watching Original Art Hour. This is the show where we sit down with other original comic art collectors, share some art from our collections, tell a few stories, have a good time talking about the art side of the comic book collecting hobby that we love so much. Joining me this week is my good buddy, Steven Geeks. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man.
How's it going? Thanks for having me.
It's a long time coming, and now we are finally here. It is
awesome.
Original Art Hour, and we're on live, dude.
Very cool.
Thanks for hanging.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, so we're going to get right into it shortly. I know Geeks has brought a lot of art to the party, and I'm excited to dig into some of his collection and also share some new art on my end as well, and some old art. We'll see how it goes. But we got some people hanging out here with us. Jag's in the house. What's up, Jag? He just posted a really cool piece of OA to his channel earlier. Really cool piece, and on Instagram. Tony NY Jr., previous guest. Good to see you, brother. Unruly Simeon's in the house. Good to see you, man. Magic Lasso in the house. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the support. Graphic Man, good to see you, Graphic Man. Thanks for being here. Who else is in here? Ruben Guzman in the house. What's up, Ruben? Thanks for stopping by, brother. Jay Salsa, what up, Jay Salsa? 23 in the house. Barbarian Kung Fu, Chad, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. George, D-Runk Comics, of course, we got George here in the house. Thanks for being part of the show. Unruly said an original Magellan behind you. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Let's see who else is in here. I think that's it for now, but we'll get caught up a little bit later on the chat. So, dude, here we are, Saturday night, Original Art Hour with my friend Geeks. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about how you started getting into this? And then just start showing some art, like just kick it off. However you want.
Yeah. I mean, so I'm a huge symbiote collector, mainly Carnage. Like I absolutely love Carnage. And he's a modern character, so it's relatively easy to get most of his keys, get most of the storylines that are important. Yeah. So I kind of burned through those in the last few years, and I was kind of wanting something different with Carnage to collect. Sorry, one second.
No worries.
And then I was flying out to go see George at GalaxyCon, and Mark Bagley was going to be there. And so I wanted to take something to get Mark Bagley to sign that was other than something different than just the comic. So that's the first original page that I bought. And it was from Ultimate Spider-Man issue 101. And this one's the toughest one to show because I actually framed this one.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Yeah, it's so awesome. And I had Bagley sign it at the bottom.
I think I remember having conversations with you about this when you were first.
Yeah, I think I reached out to you because I wasn't very familiar with original art.
Right.
And so I didn't know price points or what I was really doing. So I touched base with you to.
I love those frame jobs where you have the comic, the page, and so the printed page.
Yeah, I would like to do this to more of my stuff.
Framing is expensive too.
Yeah, it's a tad bit expensive, and it takes up a lot of space. But that one was my first one, so it kind of, it was special. And the whole
people are digging that frame job though. So nice.
Yeah, the whole thing of hanging out with George and stuff, there's that whole thing has a lot of memories. And then while I was there, I got
what's up, Living Room Con?
Yeah. And while I was there, I got Bagley to do a Carnage sketch. I would love to get all my favorite artists to do Carnage sketches. It doesn't have to be on an absolute Carnage, but I feel like it, it fits better to have it on that.
Yeah, I like those blanks, man.
I got this one recently too. I'll show a few of these real quick.
Yo, Brandon F in the house. What's up?
I got Clayton Crane to do this Carnage Remark.
Oh yeah, this is a more recent one. I remember.
Yeah, I got this just a few months ago. And Yeah, like he was charging $40 for remarks, like on this last tour that he did. But I heard recently that he's charging 100 because like a lot of people are like getting these $40 remarks and
He
like
could get away. I think he's on. He could get away. He might be able to get away with more than that. Frankly,
yeah,
like his
yeah,
popularity.
yeah, I agree. And then like the last Carnage piece, like sketch that I have from an artist, like is from John Beatty. And he was doing this on his YouTube channel. Like
Yeah, I like
doing,
seeing all the content that he's been doing. It's really
yeah,
cool.
he was doing $30 sketches, and like you just had to like write in the day before and say what character you wanted, and he would do them. I colored this one in just cause like it was, I don't know why I did it. I had a few beers and I was like, I really want to see it red, and I colored it in red. But yeah,
Dude, nice, man.
Yeah, and then I'll show one more piece. This is like my 2019 goal was to get like an original piece of art, like a sketch cover, because I wasn't even thinking of a page. And this is like the first.
Wait, just one?
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't know
that mark.
Yeah, I didn't know the rabbit hole that it would send me down. So like I got this Batman Who Laughs by Jason Mintz, and
nice.
Yeah, it's right whenever Batman Damned came out. So it was like the Bat Wiener thing.
Yeah.
And I wanted him to do Batman Who Laughs, laughing at Batman, like with a hot dog with bat wings, to kind of reference the whole Bat Wiener thing.
Yeah,
but it came out so awesome.
This is a moment in DC pop culture right there. I
thought it was a lot of fun doing that.
Yo, Splash Page Comics is in the house. Kachoon, Loppy Bird. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you guys. All right, so that was your first round. I'm gonna do. I guess I'll do a speed round as well here, real quickly. I had to bring this out because I'm predictable. So this is a piece that Geeks hooked me up with, and he drew this, which is just really, really cool because I've never seen this kind of approach on one of these sketch covers before, especially from a community member. So I just loved this the moment I saw it. So thanks for doing that, dude. Again,
no problem. I'm not like a terribly good artist, so like the sloppier the look, the better it looks for me.
Hey, dude, I couldn't do something this cool, Frank. Like I've tried like these little sketches that I've thrown in with like some random AOKs.
Yeah.
The last few years, especially earlier on when I was putting stuff out, but now I'm just like, you know what? I'll leave it to the professionals.
Yeah.
Or even just the good amateurs that we have.
No, for sure.
All right. And then I'll show, this is pretty cool. So I'm going to show this because it's kind of an example of something that I only discovered recently, but it's for something that I've had for a while. So here, okay, well, I'll start just by showing this because everybody knows not everybody, but you and a lot of people know I have this cover in my collection, right? So this was I know this year's Spider-Man Free Comic Book Day is a key all of a sudden, but last year's also technically a key. It was the first time Carnage appeared with his new powers, aka Absolute Carnage, right? So this is the first Absolute Carnage. Now, I've shown this before, so it's a Ryan Stegman, make sure I'm not dropping stuff. Ryan Stegman cover, right? First appearance of Absolute Carnage. I love this. I'll find any excuse to show this again. So, because you're on.
I love that piece. That's so awesome.
So I'm going to show that again. But the reason why I bring this up is because if you look at the published cover, see that little, you see the cover image, but then in that right corner, you see that little overlay, right, of Miles Morales and Peter Parker Spider-Man, right? So the overlay actually came on a separate piece of artboard, right? Hold on, let me put this down. So the overlay came separately. So it's always been separate, right? So here's the overlay, right? You can see, right? And both pieces penciled and inked fully by Ryan Stegman. But the reason why I bring this up again, and I'll get a little closer of the overlay, is that I never looked at the back of this to see if there was, until maybe about a month ago, to see if maybe there were some notes or or whatever. So I finally looked at the back of this, and there's like a whole other prelim back here.
Shit. That's so awesome.
Like, here, let me take this out. Now, I don't know if it's like ink bleed or something from another page that was like done on top of this, like, and maybe it was sitting on a pile or whatever. I don't know, you know, or if it's an actual prelim or first round draft of something. But you could see almost like an entire cover on the back here. Faint, right? It's not fully inked or whatever, but it's like a bonus piece that I didn't even know I had.
Yeah, you got a splash page. That's
right.
That's crazy.
It's splash page. So if you recognize this from any issue of Venom or Absolute Carnage or Spider, you know, whatever. If anybody recognizes this Ryan Stegman image, I'm assuming it's Stegman because he did the whole front. Yeah. You know, let me know. But that's pretty cool for just something I just stumbled upon on the back of a overlay piece that I didn't even really know I had. So that'll be my first one. Right?
Yeah, that's quite the bonus.
Yeah, right. It does kind of look like a Xerox negative or something, but I don't really know what it is technically. It's just cool that it's on the back. You know, it's just a little bonus. It's not like I paid for it, you know.
Yeah, it definitely makes the piece way, way cooler.
Yeah, exactly. Right? No, I'm not taking that raw, but it is pretty cool, right? Like, it's just there, man, just chilling. So
you should send that to JP Meyer because he'll like ink it over.
JP Meyer to ink it.
Yeah, because he'll ink it for like $150 or something. Because I got in contact with him to do a piece, but he only inks over blue lines. Like he doesn't do any original pieces, so I kind of like went against that. But like with that piece, that piece would be pretty awesome.
Pretty much Stegman's inking partner, really.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna show like a bunch of like my sketch covers that I have. Sure. I'm gonna show all of them actually, just because I have.
Do a sketch cover round. I pulled out a couple.
Yeah, I don't have a shit ton of them.
That one that you gave me. So.
Yeah. Here's these, like I have 3 sketch covers that 84 gave me, so I'll show those real quick. He gave me this Bane, which is pretty sick. This I think was the first one that he gave me, this Deadpool right here.
Nice.
This one's my favorite one though.
I think I have 3 84s as well.
Yeah, I have 3 84 sketch covers, and then I have one in my sketchbook, and then I have one just on a piece of paper that he sent me. But
nice.
This Jean Grey, that's pretty dope. I absolutely love that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And then like,
what's going on? Welcome.
I was trying to do this thing like with X-Men 1, the Jim Lee connecting covers.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was having different artists do these things. So there's this one. I can't remember who did this because I got this off eBay. Like somebody had did this. But this one is by Robert Walland.
Nice.
And
like that, man.
Yeah, it's a connecting. And then this one is by Cesar Crawford right here, like to connect. And this one's pretty cool because like he adds a colored print if you just want to show the print or the color. But
your sketch covers were just shown.
And then like this one is just a placeholder just so I can like frame them or like show them together. Oops. But it'd be like kind of like that. You know? Nice. Yeah.
8-bit art, dude. I love the 8-bit Nintendo art.
Yeah, I did that one like just so I could have all 4 of them together. Like, yeah. But I still need to get that one done by a professional. And then I have one more. And the one that I was going to show is the one that I wanted you to show that picture to. And it's the the Dominic Levert
right, so
piece.
Do you want to try share it now or?
Well, I can explain like so.
Okay.
I saw you and I seen 84 and I seen George all get these Dominic Levert pieces. And so like I had this idea for a Silver Surfer Black to get like the DMX I can't remember Flesh by Flesh or something. I'm not a huge DMX fan, but like the cover's iconic. And I wanted him to do that cover. So like I sent him this picture and I'll let you show it.
Yeah, hold on, let me find this.
And I just think it's so funny, like the picture that I sent and then like what he did from it. Like that's the exact picture that I sent. And I was like cracking up the whole time that I sent this to him. But he did it, and he did like a bang up job. But here's the piece, okay? This is the Silver Surfer Black 1 blank. But
oh yeah, I love the job he did on that.
Dude, this thing looks so cool. So instead,
by the way, how did all you guys find this artist? By the way, I think that story got lost.
No, I said like I think it, like you showed George while you guys were in. I can't remember where you guys. It was you and then George.
I'll show you mine next because I knew you were going to show that, so I had to bring mine. But
yeah, this guy did a bang up job.
I found this guy. I forget exactly when on Instagram, but he's sick, man.
Oh yeah, I mean he does.
I think 4 of my friends have commissioned him since I did. But.
Yeah, so I did the null like for the DMX to kind of keep that aesthetic, and then I did a Sentinel of the Spaceways across the chest, like for the title of the thing. And I wanted because like in this, like Silver Surfer is like becoming the Black Silver Surfer. So I wanted him to be like losing his, like I wanted him to be dripping silver, pretty much like losing his silver and becoming the black. Yeah. And I mean, this is like his interpretation of it, but man, it just looks so fucking awesome.
Mayor's asked who it was. It's Dominic Liebert, so I put it in the chat and highlighted. George said that he's getting his 3rd commission from the guy right now.
Yeah.
Tricky Trapster in the house. What's up, brother? He says, for real, this Surfer. I know, dude. It's definitely cover quality. Like almost everything he does is actual color quality. I mean, not color, cover quality work. Like this is the one I got from him. This is the one I commissioned from him. This Absolute Carnage blank AF-15 homage cover of Absolute Carnage, Spider-Man, and Venom.
Yeah, every single one that I've seen you guys show, it's just top notch, And
of course, George hooked me up with his DGC treatment on this one, which I love.
That's awesome.
I think I saw a question here from Jay Salsa saying, is the A-OK that he did over my left? Yes, it is, sir. Probably going to go the wrong direction. Yep, no, right there. It's right there. So thank you for sending it to me, dude. I appreciate that. All right, yeah, okay, good. George shared the Instagram to Dominic Liebert up there, and yeah, dude, it is one of the greatest sketch cover artists I out there. I feel like because it's pretty much what he's doing. Like I think he does a comic, like an indie comic that he does on his own or something, but other than that, sketch cover is pretty much his bread and butter. So the other sketch cover I brought out was this one I got from New York Comic Con last year from Scan. I can never pronounce the guy's last name. Srisuan, I think. Srisuan. I just say Scan, but yeah, pretty badass Absolute Carnage sketch right here. So I have kind of been slowing down, I guess, on sketch covers to a certain degree, just because my budget gets wiped out by published pages usually. But I want to get back into them a little bit. It's less convenient with no conventions. You know, you can't just go up to an artist's table and then just like get it done. You know, it's a whole process now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get those Absolute Carnage sketch covers of like my favorite Carnage artist, and like I'd still like to get like a Ryan Stegman Absolute Carnage, and an Eric Larson Cletus Cassidy. Like those are the top two. Like
Eric I don't have anything from Eric Larson right now. I would love to get a Larson piece at some point.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to go, and then we'll do the unboxing for the next round.
Yeah, sure. I'll show these two pieces real quick, and like so like I have like above me right here, like I have like all these frames hung up. And before, like I had original art, I would have prints in them, like signed prints that I would get from cons. And then whenever I was transitioning into like original art pieces, like I bought some from eBay for like really reasonable prices. Yeah. And it's just some like amateur artists that do these cover recreations. So this one is a Hulk 181, kind of like it's a mix, and this one like this top part is like printed on like the trade dress.
It's a stat.
Yeah, and then all this is like marker and pen like on the bottom. But I love this.
It reminds me of the What If cover.
It is. It's like the What If and the Hulk 181 mixed together. So like, it's just a different one. But I had this hanging up like for a while until.
Who did that recreation again?
This one is by Carl Wiebe.
Well, I guess technically I wouldn't call that a recreation, but it's like reimagining. Yeah.
And then this one I bought, and this one's all ink and pen and stuff. This is by Jeff McKenzie. This is X-Men 135. But yeah, these were just placeholders just to like put in my frames until like I got other pieces to put in there, because I still like these, but they're like super affordable.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of recreations. I'm personally not a big fan of them unless the original artist or the original inker is involved in the recreation. That usually creates a big price gap.
Yeah. I think the reason that I was sold on it was like $40. You know,
yeah. So
to like it was like a quick fix.
When you have guys that weren't involved in the original do it, it's definitely more affordable for sure.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
But this is the only recreation I have. So I kind of figured you, because I know you have some recreations, so I pulled this one out. Sorry, let me get full screen. But this is a recreation of ASM 41 by Mike Esposito, who was the inker on the original cover for John Romita Sr. So yeah, that's my only recreation. But yeah, recreations can be really cool. I just haven't dedicated a ton of time or budget for it on my end. That's the only one I probably foresee having in my collection for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna show my recreation like later, but since you showed that, I'll show my next recreation, like the big one.
The unboxing, but we can. One more round.
I'll just show this just because it makes sense to what you did. Because like I saw you get that recreation, or you showed it, and I was like it wasn't even on my radar to get like the inker to redo something like that. And then I was watching, like, I don't know if you were doing original art.
You did. You got Randy Amberlum.
Yeah, so I got Randy Amberlum to do this.
Hell yeah. Yeah, see, I love that one. He was the inker, you know.
Yeah, and it's all pencil. Like,
not that the other ones were bad.
No, I know. It's just this is a bit more like in depth. Like it's a bit more special. But this is the first appearance of Cletus Cassidy, and that's why I wanted it. It costed a shit ton more than those other ones though. But like I absolutely love this one. This one's always hanging up in my room, and it's crazy. Like you would almost think it's like inked because it's so dark pencil. Because he really led into that thing.
Hardcore on the shading and the pencil lines. I love that.
Yeah,
but when pencil work has so much definition like that, it's really, really impressive.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to do everything like for the recreation. Like I thought it was going to just be the image, but he literally did everything. Like
he did all the text.
Even this stuff right here, like that's insane.
He didn't stat work the trade dress. He drew.
Yeah, he did everything. It's so cool.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's see. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to unbox this, but the short version of the story is what, like 10 days ago, 8 days ago. I don't remember how long. A piece of, I'm assuming, artwork arrived in from Anthony Snyder. Snyder comic art, and I was like racking my brain, like, what did I order from Anthony recently? Like, do I remember ordering something from Anthony recently? And I couldn't remember ordering anything. So I was kind of asking her. Before I even hit you up, I asked a few other people, like, hey, like, do you have anything to do? Do you have any idea what this is? But you did give me a heads up that something was coming in the mail. I just didn't expect it to be a piece of art from a separate dealer making its way to me, which is incredible, dude. Like, you didn't have to do that. Like, first of all, like, thank you.
Yeah.
Because
I know you dabble in this universe a little bit, and like the pages are like they're pretty affordable. So like I just felt like,
dude, I mean, whatever it is, I'm gonna be grateful, and I'm gonna think it's cool because it's art. But dude, thank you again. Like, that was totally unexpected and not necessary, but I've been wanting to get you on this show for a while, and here we are. So I'm super excited about this. Let me not fuck this up.
Yeah, I've got you an art page. I got D was the first one that I got an art page for.
I know, and I think I was the second.
Yeah, well, no, I got Jaguar prelim for a cover.
Okay, cool. I gotta talk to Jag and see how much art he's got.
I know. I was telling him today. I was like, dude, you gotta do the show. Yeah,
we should have a conversation.
Yeah.
All right. I suck at unboxing, obviously. Let's see. All right. Let's make sure we don't miss this all up. Be careful here. Tape. Right. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me here while I get through this. All right. So, what do we have? Oh, nice, dude. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's not crazy. It's just I thought you'd enjoy it.
Plastic bags in here. Yeah. All right. Well, he's got some stuff in here that obscures the art, so I don't know if I should take it out. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I think the bottom is like the main characters.
Yeah, I'll go full screen. That's why I don't get Christmas gift. Yeah, right. Christmas in August. All right. Let me get this out of this plastic. All right, dude. So this is what, a Norm Brayfogle Archie page?
I'm not sure who the artist is.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah. Norm Brayfogle. So I have one other Brayfogle page. It's a Hellcat page, which I've shown, I think, before. He's obviously more famous for having been a Batman artist, obviously. But hell yeah, dude. This is my second Brayfogle page. And I have been collecting more Archie recently. I have like 3 or 4 pages that I haven't shown on this show that have just been getting bumped from show to show just because I haven't had time to show it. But dude, this is awesome, man. Thank you so much, dude. It's got the Archie. It's got the Archie comics or Archie comic publications stamp back there. So okay, so this is from Archie Double Digest number 201. So, really cool, man. Thank you so much, dude.
Yeah, no problem, bud.
Usually people are sending me like original art as AOKs. It's just, it's mind-blowing to me, honestly. Definitely good job, Geeks, dude. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah.
That's awesome. Right? Geeks bleeds generosity and blood. Oh, man. Thank you so much, dude. This is really cool. Hell yeah. Awesome. I love the way this woman's face is drawn right here.
Yeah, that's Archie's mom.
Oh, it's Archie.
Not Betty or Betty's mom.
Betty's mom. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, this is awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, dude. I'm really,
One second. I need to get this thing out of my room. 1 second.
Okay, no worries. Gives me a chance to put this back in the plastic or whatever. Right? Wow, there's all this like material in this plastic bag.
All right, sorry about that, bud.
No worries, you good. All right, I'm gonna put this stuff away, but I'm gonna put you on full screen so you can show more art.
Right on. I'll show a few things. Here's something I got from Jag, like this California blend piece.
Oh, nice, Black Panther.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is the only one that like doesn't stay in my room though. This is in my son's room.
Okay, awesome.
And then here's one that I got from watching your show from Tricky Trapster.
Oh yes.
Yeah, the Spawn show or the Spawn piece. So yeah, I was lucky enough to get this, like super lucky, because it was like pick a number between 1 and 100, and I went low, like I went 8. So there's a super good chance I wasn't going to get this, but. Yeah, this came.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. I was glad that you won, man, because you're like, I think you've watched my show more than any other human being.
Yeah, I absolutely love like seeing everybody's art. Like everybody has something that I'm like, holy shit, that's like, I can't believe they have that. Like everybody has something like that's just super dope.
Dude, everybody's got cool stuff, man. That's what makes it fun. What's up, BTC Moon Guy? Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Bake the Snake. What's up, playa?
I'll show 2 more pieces real quick. These are like just some Instagram artists that I found because like it kind of filled the void for no conventions.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's by Mike Wayner, and it's like this Magneto. It's I think he says it's an abstract Magneto painting.
Yeah, I love abstract artwork, dude.
It's so fucking awesome. I love that. I just love the way that looks.
Hitting the wrong button constantly.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, just so FYI to all you StreamYard guys out there. Look, you can do this now. All right. See, I'm big, you're little. Boom.
Yep. Switch it up.
Switching it up. Look at that. I'm just so fascinated that I could do this.
And I'll show one more piece.
All right.
This is like one of my
Big Jack in the house. Good to see you.
Newest favorite pieces that I have, and this is my.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
Dude, this thing is amazing. I love this. Love this. Like this guy goes by.
Jesus, right?
Yeah, it was supposed. It's. I sent him a picture of Jesus and I said, I want you to do this image like with Carnage, but it's like all like a. It goes with the story of absolute carnage and the cult of carnage and like, all this stuff that was happening. So like it totally made sense. I actually went up to Graham Nolan. He was like the guy that did Bane, the co-creator of Bane. And I asked him to do it and he was like, no, I can't do that. And then I had another guy try to do it and it didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it. And then like I had this guy and he goes by Idan on Instagram. And he killed this piece. I absolutely love this piece.
You said he was what, from Israel?
Yeah, from Israel. So it took 4 months for me to get this. But man,
worth the wait though. It's good.
Yeah, like everybody like that says something, I always just reply like, dude, that's fucking metal. Like it's so metal.
Dude, that's awesome. You want to show one more thing, or do you want me to go?
No, I'll show one more thing. This one's I'll show this. This is kind of a goofier piece. And this is just because like I love the cartoon whenever I was younger. But this is my Ren and Stimpy issue 24, page 26. And,
love Ren and Stimpy, dude.
This is by Ken Mitch-Rooney.
Nice.
And like his autograph at the bottom, I don't know, it says, "You idiot." Like I can just like hear Ren saying that. But this was like just for fun. Like this was like super affordable too. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, like I love I haven't watched Ren and Stimpy in a long time, but
I haven't either, but like
I have fond memories of it,
I have fond memories of it too, dude.
Yeah.
Just like it's Ren and Stimpy and Pinky and the Brain are like two things that I know I used to watch. That it's
my girlfriend, like she'll still ask me like, what are you gonna do today? And I'm like, the same thing I try to do every day, like the Pinky and the Brain thing, like try to take over the world.
Yes, right. Yeah. With that little smirky face.
Yeah.
All right. I am gonna. Is it coming back on? Really? I don't know if he's talking about Pinky and the Brain or Ren and Stimpy, but
I think Ren and Stimpy's coming back on. But
yeah, okay. Yeah, he's talking about Ren and Stimpy, I guess. Chad, what's going on? YouTube is 90. Good to see you, brother. All right, dude. All right. Is it my turn? It is.
I think so.
All right.
Yep.
I'm going to show another new. I don't know if I would call it new, but it's relatively recent. It's a painting. It's a watercolor. I don't have a ton. I would say I probably have 4 or 5 watercolors. So this might be either my 5th or 6th watercolor in my collection. It's Stephanie Hans.
Oh, wow.
Stephanie Hans doing Galactus, Silver Surfer, and watercolor. Sorry about the glare, but what are you going to do? But that perspective of that really small surfer in space, like with that foreboding giant Galactus, is freaking fantastic. So to me, this is like a masterpiece right here, dude. So
that's awesome.
I fucking love this thing. So there you go. I also like how, I like seeing like kind of like a villain hero battle scene like this in watercolor. You know what I mean? A lot of watercolors are like female, like, female close-ups or female, profile images essentially, right? Yeah. So when I saw something like this done in watercolor by Stephanie Hans, it was kind of hard to not go after it, and luckily I won the auction. So
nice.
thank you guys. Right, like I love watercolor stuff. It's Unruly says it's a masterpiece. I think he's right about that. I think I showed Unruly when I grabbed this before I even had it in hand. Yeah, thanks guys, but because I'm really excited. Like, this is a crappy frame that this is in right now. This deserves like a nice frame at some point, but you know,
yeah, it's pricey to try to frame everything that you have.
I know, and I don't have, you know, unlimited wall space either. So I've been actually moving a lot of my frame stuff into portfolios, and sort of paring down what I can put on the wall and the frames and whatnot. But this is an epic piece. So this is one of the pickups that I've had in the last few months that I am most stoked about, I would say. So there it is.
I keep most of my stuff in a portfolio, and then I have like 6 frames that I
I think I have about 80% of my collection in portfolios now. So.
Yeah, and then I just interchange 4 of the frames, and then 2 of them are kind of more.
Yes, you do, George. You be our next. All right, your turn, brother.
All right. This one is Symbiote Spider-Man Absolute Carnage tie-in, page 27 by Francisco Mobili. I'm not like terribly familiar with the artist, but like I wanted an Absolute Carnage page, you know?
Yeah, dude.
And
show mine next. Now that you show that.
Yeah, this one's cool too because it's a Cletus Cassidy page, you know, like Cassidy's right here. Yeah. He broke into the jellies. Obviously,
which issue was that from?
It's just I think it's a one shot. It's the Absolute Carnage tie-in. So I think it's just I think it's issue 1 or Absolute Carnage tie-in 1 or something.
Do you remember which tie-in it was?
It's Symbiote Spider-Man Absolute Carnage.
Symbiote Spider-Man tie-in series. Okay, awesome.
So and then like at the very bottom, you get a Cletus transforming into Carnage, which I absolutely love that. So.
Dude.
I would like to get like a Stegman.
Can you go close up? Can you go close up in that bottom right panel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool panel.
It's so sick, man. Like I absolutely like I love Carnage, but I also love Cletus. Like that first thing that I showed, the big frame, you know?
Yeah.
I thought like because that had an image of Carnage in it, and but it's not Cletus Cassidy Carnage, you know.
Spider-Man book.
What's that?
From that Ultimate Spider-Man book, the first.
Yeah, but it's not Cletus Cassidy. I think it's Gwen Stacy or something as Carnage.
I'm gonna do a quick show because you showed your Absolute Carnage page. This is my Absolute Carnage page. You got the Carnage Horde on it, I guess, and you got Dylan, and you got Eddie Brock protecting Dylan wearing Cap's shield. This is the J.P. Mayer inked page. The Stegman pencils are still on the wall over there somewhere.
Yeah, I love how they do 2 separate pages like that.
I don't, because it's just freaking annoying to have.
I like seeing
indoor display.
Well, yeah,
but it is kind of cool in some ways. But
I like seeing like the original pencils, like how they were meant to be, and then like seeing how cool it is inked. You know,
it's interesting. Like there's a lot of like collector debate about that in the OA community. Like a lot of people are like just stuck with if it wasn't penciled originally and then somebody inked over it, I don't want it. And then there are people that are cool with the 2 pages.
But that's like a 2 for 1 though. So you just
it's like in between Blue Line. You know what Blue Line inked? It's like you only get the inked art, and usually the pencil is like nowhere to be found. You know?
Yeah, that's why I didn't go with like a commission from J.P. Meyer. Was because he only inked over Blue Line. Like if he would have drawn it, then I would have been more prone to go that way.
Yo, what's up, JP? Good to see you. Dude. All right. Well, I didn't mean to interrupt your turn there. I didn't want to take a whole turn of mine.
No, you're fine.
Show your turn.
I'll show my my Ryan Stegman piece.
Cool.
And then after that, I'm like running a little low on pieces, so maybe go one at a time.
Don't worry, JP. Got your rewind, brother. Go spend time with family.
But this is mine from Venom 9. This is I'll show both of them. I'll show this one first. You know, like you can't really see it. So I'll show the ink after this. But this is from issue 9, page 7. And this is the first appearance of full of Dylan Brock.
Yeah, I remember when you were getting that. I was like, hell yeah, dude, that's a pretty cool moment from that run that I even remember reading that moment.
Yeah, dude, I feel like I got a steal on this too because I got it for like $200 for both of those.
So I remember he was like nervously walking up to that house. That's what I remember.
Yeah, he's about to, like, his dad's about to answer, and I think Dylan's going to be standing behind. So, like, I think the next page would have been, like, you know, a Dylan page on his first full appearance. But it's still cool to have, like, a Stegman, and then, like, the issue. Yeah, and then the issue actually is, like, a first full appearance of you know, right now, like, kind of a major character.
All these Venom books, and what's the first of what, or what's the cameo, or what's the first full, like, there's like an issue now. There's like a new character and a new cameo or a new, you know.
Yeah, especially in Venom right now, like with Donny Cates.
Not to get us sidetracked about that whole conversation, but it's getting a little gnarly, honestly.
Yeah, because you can go first cameo to first full appearance to first cover appearance to, like, it's insane. Like, so my Venom run is like, I have 10 issues per fucking book at this moment.
Yeah, no, you have like 10 different printings, variants, whatever. It's crazy, man.
That is crazy.
Jag says he loves Stegman's art in that issue. Remember him riding in the bus with the Venom dog on a rainy night. Yeah, I remember that too, man. Definitely good work. All right, is it my turn or?
Yeah, I have like 3 big pieces left, and then like a few small pieces.
I got like 2 or 3, or I could pull out 4 if need be. But I think we're good on time. So all right, I'll go real quick. So or as quickly as I can, express my thoughts about this next page or these next 2 pages. Well, I'll show you, actually, before I show you these 2 pages from one book, I'll just show you 1 page from one book, and that's a cover. It's one of the more recent covers that I picked up. This is let me go full screen. This is the cover to Superman 22 from the Rebirth run, Ryan Sook.
Oh, wow. That's fucking awesome.
Badass Superman cover. So if you're not familiar with the original cover, here's the comic book.
What is he, like, blasting a hole into the earth, and he's like, he's still going down into it? Yeah, that's pretty killer.
I still have to read this issue, but I just love the artwork. I love that cover. Ryan Sook is, I think, one of the better, one of like the top modern guys for me as far as covers, especially he does a lot of good DC stuff. I like his the covers he's been doing on Legion of Superheroes, even though I stopped reading that. But yeah, super happy to have this cover. This is the only Ryan Sook piece I have right now. But yeah, there you go. Thank you guys. Yep. Yes, it is a badass cover. Yeah, I've heard good things about this run too, 90. I'm going to have to catch up on it. Right? Superman firing lasers is pretty metal. So this is actually, this serves 2 purposes. It's getting me a Ryan Sook piece in my collection. It's getting me a Superman cover, which I don't have. And it's getting actually more Superman art in my collection, which I don't have a lot of. I think I AOK'd George, one of my few other Superman related pieces of original art. What's up, Conchetto in the house from Down Under? Good to see you, brother. Thank you for stopping in here. Hope you're doing okay also. So yeah, man, excited to have that cover. So I will have 1 round after this. So do a lengthy round, my friend.
Okay, I'll show all 3 of my pieces, and then I have some smaller stuff that I can show afterwards. Yeah, collecting the art is it's just way different. It's because, like, I got addicted to buying like hot covers, but like they really never meant anything because they're like just a comic in a box, So actually having like some of the art, like the actual art of some, like I don't have any of the covers, but like just the actual just cool art is really cool to have in your hand. And this one is like, I would say like a legend piece for me, like as a big boy piece. It's War of the Gods, issue 3, page 3, and this is a George Perez page.
Oh,
and it's nothing crazy, but like I mean, you do get like a statue of Wonder Woman and stuff, and like this chick that just got the shit kicked out of her. And it's signed by George Perez and
anything that Perez worked on is pretty awesome in your collection.
And the inker Russell Braun.
Nice.
But yeah, that's just a.
What title was that from again?
War of the Gods.
War of the Gods.
Yeah, and I have the book, but I haven't read this.
All right.
But yeah, that's a cool piece that I got. I have this piece.
Mike the Collector in the house. Bill, Comic Mag Musings is here. Good to see you guys. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, Delphia. I think I saw Kachun as well. I think I saw him earlier. Good to see you guys. Appreciate you guys. All right, go. Sorry.
And then so I commissioned Ron Wilson. He was the penciler for Thor 229, and Thor 229 is the first the first ad of Wolverine. So like in the book, like you flip through it and it has an ad for Hulk 181. So I had him recreate that cover, and then I had him add Wolverine as an Easter egg in the background as one of the characters. But man, he did such a fucking awesome job with this one.
Geeks is in the club now. Look at that.
Yeah. Dude, I love like the little Easter egg of Wolverine right there. And to have the actual penciler, the artist that did the cover to do it for me is it's amazing, dude.
Yeah, that's really cool, brother.
I have another piece, like I've told you, like I have another piece that he's working on, and he's sending it right now. So it's not, obviously it didn't make the show.
Right.
But
did you have like a in progress you wanted to show or anything, or?
No, because like the in progress I have, it's just not ready. Like it's not inked. It's just not ready. Like so whenever you do like one of those open invites, maybe I'll jump on and I'll show that one. Because
there'll be future party episodes. For sure.
Yeah, because I have like high hopes for that one. Like I really think that one's gonna be fucking awesome. And then so this is the only splash page I have, and it's Fantastic Four Unlimited, and this is by Herb Trimp. So.
Hell yeah.
It's fucking wild. Like I have the book of this too, and it's just it's insane. Like this monster. I think it's like
what's going on that page.
Yeah, it's like this huge monster busting through to get this like magician dude right here or something. So I haven't read the book. Like I flipped through to kind of like see exactly what's going on. But yeah, it's intense.
Dude, that's a cool splash, man. I didn't bring out my first splash, but I've shown it a million times. It's that Elektra page where the guy is like essentially falling.
Through the glass.
It's also a non-major character, splash page that was like.
But it's so cool looking though.
Yeah, I love the art, and that's what matters,
Yeah, I'm not like the
Mega Sevens.
How they put the word bubbles on there.
Yeah,
like some of the word bubbles, like on that Ren and Stimpy and the George Perez, they're so delicate, Yeah. Like where they. When
did that book come out? When was that? Do you know?
I'm not sure when this book came out. I think it was like in the 90s though.
Yeah, but it would have to be to have word balloons on the page.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but those other ones like
doesn't happen.
Yeah, they're so delicate. Like the word bubbles almost feel like they could come off, so I usually keep them in
splash page. It's a cool splash.
Yeah.
All right, you want me to go?
Yeah.
All right. So some of you guys know that this particular issue of Spider-Man from the late 90s has sentimental value to me. It's Spider-Man issue number 94. I have a copy that was signed by Stan Lee that I had CBCS verify. They have a verified signature program where you can get it verified and slab. So I didn't bring that copy out. This is just a raw copy that I picked up so I could actually flip it around and read it and look at the art on the inside. So I'm not going to get into the whole story of why this book has sentimental value to me, but it has to do with a friend that I lost and somebody I knew that I lost. So very sentimental book to me. There's another book that I go after original art pages for. It's Ultimate Spider-Man #1. So this is a book that I've started to now go after original art from just because of the sentimental value of the issue and like the era. It's John Romita Jr. I'm a big fan of his Spider-Man work. That's probably my favorite work that he's done, is his Spider-Man work. So it has a lot of qualities for being something that I'm going to be probably targeting. So I came across some pages from the issue. Actually, I think Albert Moy at one point had the whole issue and broke it up, but I didn't know. Which in hindsight sucks because I wish I knew at the time, but what are you going to do? I picked up 2 pages. Speaking of splash pages, one of them is this awesome splash page with Ox. Turns out to be actually in the story Ox's twin brother, but at the time it's like the return of the character that previously died, and he's working with Kingpin. So here's a John Romita Jr. Kingpin splash from this issue, Spider-Man 94. So there's Ox 2, if you will, or just Ox's twin brother becoming the new Ox, and Kingpin right there. So I'm a big fan of JRJR Spidey and his Kingpin. So yes, already got it. Tricky Trapster knows that I've been looking into getting some pages from this issue. What's up, House till the end? Good to see you, brother. Thank you for being here. So yeah, JRJR magic here from Spider-Man 94. I believe this is inked by Scott Hanna. So Scott Hanna on the inks. Seeing some comments come in here. Yes, Ox and Kingpin. I know Unruly's a fan of JRJR on Spider-Man as well. So yeah, pretty happy with this splash page. But I couldn't get. I had to pick up a page from this book also that has Spider-Man on it. What's cool about this page? This is page 18. This was page 8 from the issue, and this is page 18. Now, what's cool about this issue? So you have Ox basically kidnap Jill Stacy, and you have Peter basically rushing to the rescue here. But he is essentially jumping out of a window of a building and shedding his Peter Parker clothes and turning into Spider-Man right there.
That's awesome.
See that? So you literally see, I think one of the lines he says on this page in the book is like, "Oh man, that's the sweater that Mary Jane got me. She's going to be so pissed," or whatever. But there he is, sort of jumping into action and turning into Spider-Man. So page 8 and page 18 from Spider-Man 94, John Romita Jr. pencils, Scott Hanna inks. So super happy to have that. A really, really sentimental comic book issue for me. So yeah, pretty happy to share that. Yeah, dude, that's 238 Hobgoblin. That's definitely some classic JRJR. I don't think I can afford pages from that issue though. I agree with that, dude. I think some of his best work was when he was on Spider-Man. So yeah, I'm super happy about that, man. These are my first 2 JRJR pieces in general too. I don't have any of his work until now.
I love when they do the rain effect, like in comics like that. Like,
dude.
It's so fucking awesome. I love that.
Yeah. Don Dada needed a Kingpin,
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome.
Dude, right? I agree. I think he gets some hate these days for some of his more recent work, but for the most part, I enjoy JRJR's body of work. It's I don't have major issue with a lot of his work. Like a lot of it, I'm actually into.
It's hard to talk shit like too much about like artists, because like I can't do that. Even like Rob Liefeld, it's like I can't do that. Like,
yeah,
even if he's the
bazillion times more artistic skill and talent than I do. So.
Exactly.
All right, you're up, brother.
All right, I'm gonna show like the last little bit of my stuff.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be like it's more of the stuff that I wanted to have fun with, and this is like something I didn't abandon, but like it's a work in progress. But I was gonna do like a jam piece. I was gonna do just one character, but then I decided to do multiple characters like of X-Men. But this is by Jason Mintz, the one that did my Batman Who Laughs, did this one, this Magneto. And then I want to get like, a Sentinel and
nice.
Sabretooth and just a few other.
You're saving spots on there for it.
Yeah, and then that way I can like kind of frame like some of my favorite villains. Yeah. So I have that one. And then I started this one. I was going to do Scarecrow, but then I ended up doing the same thing. And this is another Jason Mintz. So he did that Scarecrow, and then the Otis.
I like the
yeah, Otis Thompson did this Mr. Freeze. So those are pretty cool. The others like I did the Bane because I was like cheap and didn't want to wait, and I did the Juggernaut just for fun. And then like the last thing that like I'm kind of working on, and like I totally like swiped this from 84.
Swiping is what it's all about.
Yeah, just because I like it was like I didn't know if I'd like it, and then like I was like, yeah, it's kind of cool. But a Batman blank to get like characters in.
Oh, nice. So like every page in there is like a sketch page.
Yeah, and so like and then the back like because I got a clear backing board.
Yeah.
I'm having like artists do bat symbols. So the first one I got was Clayton Crane to do a little bat symbol. So like if I meet a writer or an artist, I'm going to have them do bat symbols on the back cover, you know, because I thought
just make sure you put a little Post-it note on the cover at all times saying no ventriloquist sketches.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what I did? I have two covers, like because it's all taken apart. You know? Because I mail them out. So here's the characters that I have so far. This is by Troy Dungara. This is a Man Bat that he did.
Hell yeah.
And then this one is by Cesar Crawford. This is Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn.
Nice.
Then
wow, you're already making some damage on that one.
Yeah, here's an 84 one that I got, a Solomon Grundy. Nice. Yeah, I've been sending this out like crazy. This one, I sent this page out to Robert Walland, and he did a penguin, like a Danny DeVito style penguin, but he did like a whole.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, he did a whole page, and I needed something on the other page, so I did the eraser on the back, you know, just to cover it. And then Dominic Levert did this Hush.
Oh yeah, you've shown me that one,
yeah,
dude.
Pretty cool.
So sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ron Wilson did this Riddler for me.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, yeah, Ron does great stuff, man. Like,
and then oh, sorry, what?
No, go for it.
And then the absolute last things like that I'm going to show like really only means something to myself.
Okay.
But like I think it's like a cool idea that I like to like tell other people about, especially like dads or granddads or somebody with kids or something. So like I had my kids do like comics for me, and then I grade them. You know,
these are cool, man. Yeah.
So like this, I'm like this one's probably my favorite, like because PGX actually did everything. Like they
credited them and everything, right?
Yeah, they credited them and they did everything. Like they did the first appearance, they did everything. So I have this one by my oldest son. I have this one by CBCS by my youngest, and then I have one more like right here.
They just said art on that one. They didn't really specify.
Well, this one it says art and it says cover art and story by Colton and says last name and stuff, but it doesn't say like any of his first characters like PGX did or any of the like the. It doesn't have the date on it like anywhere. So cool. It's still cool. And then I have this one that I'm going to give to CGC. So I can have one, because this one they both worked on. So I'll have one that one worked on, one that the other, and then one that they both worked on. But I just, like, I got one of those for Father's Day and one for my birthday. And those are always on display in my room, like, because they're my favorite. I mean, they're my absolute favorite. And maybe they'll be big comic book artists one day, and I'll have the actual first covers. Yeah,
that would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Anything else you want to show? I think I'm good. I think I've showed enough. I got at least one more episode of this show to do.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to show, or are we?
That's it. That's all I got.
Hour.
That's like 3 seconds to the 1 hour mark.
It's like never been this economically good, man.
Yeah,
this has been
awesome.
Great. You're like super on point. Great artwork. Quick stories. Awesome stuff, brother. I love your collection. I can't wait to see where it goes.
Yeah, it's only been under a year because I've only started collecting like since
that's crazy.
August.
Yeah,
October.
That's impressive, dude. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Definitely fantastic art shown tonight. Soon, once a month. Yeah, right. That's the longer I do this, the more time there will be in between episodes. Just a warning, everybody. But anyway, the next episode of Original Art Hour is going to be Monday, September 14th, with Daymares. So looking forward to having Daymares on here. What's up, Bear Island? Cracking jokes at me in the chat. Daymares says he started basically in February, so we got another more recent collector coming on next. Thank you, Tony NY Jr. His collection is absolutely sick.
Yeah, his is bananas.
Thank you, BTC Moon Guy. Thank you, George. Thank you, Unruly. So anything you want to mention about your channel or what you got coming up? Next episode of Original Art Hour is Monday, September 14th, Daymares, 10 p.m. Eastern. So a little bit of a more late night show. But that's what I have next. Anything you want to mention?
I have more fun like being in the chats than anything else. So like nothing coming up at all. Like, but I've been looking forward to doing this, and I appreciate you having me on to showcase some of the stuff. It was a lot of fun
having you on for a while, dude. So I'm glad we finally got there.
Yeah.
Anybody else wants to be on the show? Hit me up on Instagram.
You should tell. I'm going to talk to Jaguar and tell him to.
Yeah, we'll poke him a little bit.
Yeah.
If he wants to come on. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out in the chat. Hope you have a great rest of your Saturday night. And we'll see you on Monday, September 14th, 10 p.m. Eastern for Original Art Hour with Daymares. And until then, we'll see you around. Catch you next time. Later.
Where do I begin? I see the hate, they don't want to see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in. Top down, throw the money in the wind. I don't want it all. Heard the scammer had to switch up the accounts. Moving paper, gotta call it my account. It's all in, I can have it coming out. Been through the struggle, I can see another drought. Yeah, it's not a purse, it's a merch. 6 figures was a goal, now it's 9 or a hearse. Put it work. Used to pull up, not swerve. No time for the snakes, time to put them in the dirt. That's word. I gotta get it, it's in my DNA. You only see the highlights, don't know what it takes. Last year stressing, got no sleep. Now I'm right between the courts, I don't know bleed. I see the hate, they don't wanna see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in.